Well, hello there, good people. Welcome back. My name's Chris, part-time reseller on eBay. Today, we're in Glastonbury. Starting off with a £60 Barber gilet. Needless to say, I put that straight back. What is it with Barber? Barber's like the new Superdry. Of course, this is a cancer research, so tread carefully, Chris. The prices may shock you. Pair of Levi's, pair of 501s. I mean, £7's not too fair. If you're buying for yourself, £7, not a bad price at all, to be fair. Nice condition, but as a reseller, there's just not enough meat on that bone. So we'll keep going. These were £6.75. There you go, 25p off. But again, width 34, good. Length 30, just too short. Now check this out. This is a Futura leather jacket. Really nice sort of dark grey colour. Made in England, definitely a vintage thing. But are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? Yep. £100. £100! Just stick it on eBay, for goodness sake. No one's going to wander in there and spend £100 on a leather jacket. I mean, it was a very nice one, but as these comps will testify, way off the mark. So I'm not quite sure what they saw. Again, this was pretty cool. It's like a mogul, like a beer t-shirt, like a load of like beer tap artwork crisscrossed across. Oh, there's a tongue twister. But again, £8. Yeah. Right, here we go. Here's something a bit better. This is a Him Dark Light Tour shirt from 2006. Like tour t-shirts, band t-shirts. I'm always going to take an interest in. And this too, this is a Castelli, like a cycling gilet, I guess you call it, or a sleeveless thing, but size medium. It was tiny. It was absolutely tiny. Always check the formal shoes, because these are Grensons. They're Grensons Nobles. I don't know if Nobles is like a subsidiary, but like a sort of cheaper one. So they had the original soles on, but I think they were £10. And to be honest, the comps weren't looking too good, so I left those. These got me excited. LL Bean. LL Bean's a good sort of outdoor brand, but a bit more, I don't know, off the radar. I think they're an American brand. They do lots of like chore coats and jackets and stuff and boots. So they've got quite a good reputation, but these were there are two there. Polyester, I want to say like chore fleeces, and it was looking good. Like they were £7 each, which doesn't seem so bad. Good condition, good size. I thought surely these are okay, but do you know what? The comps were not filling me with confidence. Just standard fleeces were going for sort of £15. These chore ones, maybe 20, maybe 25 if you're lucky, but not from £7. Here's one for a laugh. Top man, right? Just top man. Size small, top man jacket. £20! What are they smoking? It is Glastonbury after all, but my goodness. Let's put that back. Here we go. All about those sleeper brands. Sunspell. Be on the lookout for Sunspell. Really good quality English brand. £4.50. We are having that all day long. Nice. So nothing going for it, but that's often the way. Love it. Lovely condition. Only a size medium, which, you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers. That's a surefire winner right there. Couple of pairs of jeans, nice pair of diesels, pair of Larkies. But again, good waist size. But that 30-inch inside leg, it just isn't long enough. And they were £10, so I didn't pick them up. But yeah, that inside leg, unless it's a 32, I'm not interested. Maybe if it's like a 32-30, but then that's quite a small size, and it's got to be a bit of a banger for me to pick that up. But yeah, just that inside leg, people really aren't that short. So this is one of those shops that has like a vintage and retro section, and it's a bit frustrating because, as you're about to see, the vast majority of things here are neither of those things. So this is like a basic Adidas Originals hoodie. And if we look at the manufacturer logo, look at that. 2019. So 18 quid. My goodness. Absolutely clueless. Right. This is cool. This is a... What's £4.50? Thank you, Chris. There you go. Reminiscence by Stuart Richer. A sort of, I don't know, Western shirt-esque? Oh, it's gone. Yes, look! Gildan spell out. Gildan spell out. Have you ever seen one of these? If that was cheaper in a bigger size, I would have had that. Amazing. Never see it on the outside. Gildan spell out. Love it. Right. British Heart Foundation. Are you sitting comfortably? Deep breath. Here we go. So the hundreds is a really good brand to look out for. T-shirts, these shirts, anything. But £18. Oh my goodness. Yep, and it's only going to get worse. This shop was one of the most expensive BHFs I've been into, period. It was, yeah, it was high. It was really high. Like, no meat on the bone at all. Like, pretty much at eBay. Denim and Supply, Ralph Lauren. Yeah, I was about to say, just no branding on it at all. Like, you wouldn't know it's Ralph Lauren unless you looked at the collar tag. And say £7.50, no movement there at all. I'm not going to repeat myself. It's, you know what to expect. It's a British Heart Foundation. They don't they don't know what the word bargain is. And I love how the little tags say great prices on them. Horseshit. I can't remember the last time I found a bargain in a BHF. It don't exist. And look at this, they don't even know it. Polo? Polo what? That definitely isn't Ralph Lauren. And they want 15 quid! What's that phrase? A little knowledge goes a long way. No, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Definitely dangerous. At least we know. But by this point, I was laughing. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna leave. But there's one more. There's one more thing. A dagger to the heart. Are you ready? I love picking up Mayors. I love it. These are a pair of New Yorks. Probably one of my favourite Mayors to sell. Sell pretty quickly. Sell for around 20 quid, 25 quid. But again, look, 38-inch waist, 30 leg. And they want £16! £16 for Mayors! BHF, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's an absolute insult.
So, Glastonbury, what did I think? The town itself, I loved it. There's so many smells and sights and sounds to see because of the sort of bohemian nature of it. You know, everywhere you look, there are sort of little incense selling shops and people wearing really sort of flamboyant clothing. Really good. Didn't go up the Tor, which is the little the hill with the little not like church remains on top. Didn't go up there, but there are some fantastic views if you do walk up. But you want to know about the charity shops. Were the charity shops worth going to? Yes, they were. So basically, I went to Glastonbury and then I went to Street, which is a more sort of commercialised town down the road that has the Clarks and the sort of outlet village there. Loads of shops. Didn't go into them, not my thing. The charity shops in Glastonbury were not bad. I mean, on the expensive side, but not like crazy. Well, they were okay. They're okay. The ones in the street don't really bother. I think there were three. Was it three I went into? One of them was okay, but the others were just pants. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend going out your way to go to the street. By all means, go to the furniture. By all means, go to the outlet village because there's plenty to whet your appetite in there for like buying stuff new. But I won't be going back to the street in a hurry for charity shops because they were poo. But without further ado, let me show you what I picked up. So in no particular order, I'll do the... Actually, no, I'll do the street things first because I only picked up 3 things from one shop. It wasn't a bad shop, actually, and it was pretty fair. It's a pretty big shop. It was a St Margaret's Hospice. Probably the only one worth bothering going in, to be fair. There was a St Margaret's Hospice, a cat's protection that was woefully overpriced, British Red Cross that was okay but had nothing in it, and a British Heart Foundation that was one of the most expensive ones I've ever been into. So you've seen the footage of me exclaiming and you get the picture. But, so from one shop, I'll just show you. So this one's for me. This is I don't think it's vintage. Big fluff there. This is a A6 long sleeve top. It's not a jumper, and it's a really fast drying long sleeve. Could you call it like an athletic top? It's called Duotech. Size double XL. Bit of wear there, that's fine. So that's for me. Really like the design. Love A6 anyway, so I'm holding on to that one. So yeah, same shop. Surprisingly, I actually got a pair of Levi's. These are women's, but they were in the men's section. So these are a pair of Levi's 721s. High-rise skinny jeans. Width 32, length 32, so a nice fair size for the ladies. They were £4.95. And I think because they're a bit more subdued, like the patch isn't like brown and like doesn't say like Levi's in big letters. Yeah, they've just missed them out because they had some other Levi's there I think that were a lot more expensive, so go figure. These are also Levi's Premium, characterised by the big E on the back there. So yeah, £5. We're not talking huge money, probably around 20 quid, so not too bad. So there's that. And the last thing I got, this is intriguing, I did pay up for it a little bit. So this is £4.95. This is a vintage Jaguar F1 shirt. So Jaguar did F1, oh crikey, well, I'll show you on the back. Basically the year 2000. I think maybe it's like 2002. Their campaign wasn't particularly long. But this is in absolutely fantastic condition. Size large. No wear to the print whatsoever. Nothing on the back either. So yeah, absolutely superb condition. Say size large, paid a £5. Again, hopefully about 20 quid back on that one as well. People have been asking more, so we'll see. But I don't know if there's a huge demand for it. But say older F1 stuff does tend to sell quite well, so we'll see. But I thought, do you know what, I'll give that a punt because the condition is, yeah, really, really on its side, so that's good. So that was Street. 3 things. Yeah, and if it weren't for those 3 things, I would have left miserable. But anyway, that's fine. But Glastonbury did a bit better. Again, similar shop, similar price points. So stuff that I would have picked up, but didn't. You would have seen the footage. There was plenty there, but yeah, a lot of stuff was sort of priced up. All the resale value just wasn't really there. So again, no particular order. This caught my eye. This is a Reminiscence by Stuart Richer. Made in USA. It was £4.50, and it is sort of, I want to call it a Western shirt, but it's got this really odd sort of tartan-esque pattern. Look at that. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Double-breasted pockets, which is good. Say size large, lovely condition. I think it's made of, is it rayon? I think it's a rayon shirt. Let's have a look. I've lost the tag again. Does it say up here, maybe? No. Oh, here we go. Dry clean only. Yeah, it's a rayon. Oh, that's going to focus. It's a bit worn. Rayon, which is like the Mambo Loud shirts are rayon. It's just an older material. So, yeah, all the buttons are there. Nice design. The Hawaiian shirts that, what's he called again? Stuart Richer does. Seems to do like sort of like 35, 40. I don't know what that'll do. Say £4.50. It's got to be at least 20 quid, isn't it? Hopefully. It's just a bit different. Say it might take a while to sell, but my money's safe, I'm sure. And from the same shop, these were actually in the window. I'd sort of reached through some furniture to get them. Got this pair of Reeboks. Now, Reeboks, for me, some sell really well, some just don't sell well at all, so bit of a gamble, but they are definitely vintage, lovely condition. So I don't know how well that's going to pick it up. The tag is definitely one of the older ones. No QR codes in sight. Made in China, size 6.5. Put the product code into Google and nothing. Literally Google Lens. They're not picked up by anything. So maybe a bit of a niche shoe, but the condition is just fantastic. The laces aren't frayed and they're white and they've barely seen a puddle. Yeah, almost like a sort of like an Onitsuka Tiger style, that sort of suede front, but lovely colourway, really, really nice. And they were £4.50, so worth a gamble, I think. Again, hopefully around £20 for those. Might take a while to sell again, but I just like them. I really like that colourway. Just something a bit different, which again could go either way. Could be somebody's really after it, or they could sit around for ages. So we will see. I'll let you know in due course. Right, final two things. I think from different shops. Yeah, so you would have seen the footage, the vintage and retro shop, shall we say. I don't know what's going on. Every shop is a oh no, I forgot now. Children's Hospice Southwest, something like that. They've all got a vintage and retro section, and I think they must buy in bales from like vintage wholesalers. Like unbranded sweaters, like college USA college stuff, and they always brand it as like vintage. But as you saw in the footage, those hoodies, those Adidas hoodies, 2019. Yeah, real vintage there. So they haven't got a clue what they're doing. Every shop's the same. They've all got this vintage and retro section. It's all woefully overpriced, but each their own. So I thought, I'm not going to look through that. There was just literally nothing there at all. But in the regular clothing section, they had this. Doesn't look like much, does it? It's a nice plain grey long sleeve top. But if I show you the label, it is Sunspell. Ooh, yes. Sunspell is a very, very good British maker of clothing. So their polo shirts in particular, I think Daniel Craig endorsed it on like maybe a James Bond film. That sort of going with that sort of demographic, shall we say? This is a size medium. It does have a little, not embroidered, like a printed logo there, but just fantastic condition. That was £4.50. Say, not a blemish on it. Bit of fluff there. You know, I think it's legitimate. I don't know if Sunspell is faked or not. But I say the wash tag, that's literally it. That's all it says. Doesn't say where it's made. I think they're made in Britain, but they might not be. But just yeah, just a really, really nice quality cotton top. So I don't think these are faked. If they are, then I might have picked up a dud. But no, I don't think it is. I'll put some comps in here if I find something or any information to say why it wouldn't be legitimate. But I'd say the quality feels good, stitching's all good. There's a little sticky thing there, and get that off. Come on, there we go. But yeah, £4.50. I haven't researched it yet, so I don't know. £25? Maybe that's too optimistic. I don't know, but Sunspell is a really good quality brand, so hopefully the brand will sell that. But interestingly, this was the first thing I picked up. This might be the best pickup of the day, for reasons that I'll now explain. So this is a band t-shirt, tour t-shirt by a band called Him. I never really got into Him. It's what's the chap called? I'll put a picture of him here. It's called I'm going to butcher his name so badly. Vile Valo. I don't know. I put his name here. I know Bam Margera from Jackass loved this band when they were like filming it. He sort of endorsed it. So what sort of music is it? It sort of is like rock. It's sort of like almost like gothic rock. Never really got into it, but it's popular to some. But this is from 2006 Dark Light Tour. Now I can't find this exact T-shirt online, but I'll put some screenshots in here of other Him tour shirts. They can do really well, like really well. This is in fantastic condition. Say the black hasn't even like faded, so it's barely been worn. The graphics are just completely intact. So oh yeah, and it was £3 whole. So size medium, so not the best size, but I don't know. I actually don't know what this is going to go for. I don't even know how I'm going to price it. I might put it up for 40 and see where we go. But yeah, it seems like these can do really, really well. I mean, all artist t-shirts from, I'd say, before 2010, I take a keen interest in, because yeah, if you're sort of after, let's say you went on that tour, bought a t-shirt, lost it, and want it back. Perfect, right? So, yeah, they give some good value there. How much? I don't quite know, but by £3 it's definitely safe. And that is that. That is Glastonbury and Street. So, yeah, I say I wouldn't go out of my way to go there just for the charity shops. I'd go out of my way to go there for everything else, because there's so much to do there. And go up the tour and look at the sort of monastical ruins and all that good stuff. So yeah, well worth a trip to Glastonbury if you're in the in Somerset in the southwest. So I think I'll leave it there. I'm gonna try and keep the videos a little bit shorter going forward, because you know what I'm like. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the footage. Hope you enjoyed the pickups, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have liked it, please do drop a thumbs up. Please put a comment down below if you want to, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because this is me, this is what I do. Hopefully it's entertaining enough, and yeah, hope you enjoy watching me. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Take care, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.